You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait.
Hello, happy Friday. It's a cold, gloomy day in the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And it was like 80 degrees last week, so it's right. This is normal, actually. And I just finished up at the gym. It's 8 a.m., which I feel like is a little late for me, but my alarm rang and I was confused, and I was like, do I need to go to the office today? I don't know, but I'm feeling okay today. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm like at a net neutral, not super excited or super happy, but not necessarily like feeling sad or super anxious, just like normal baseline anxiety. And I think a win is a win. A win is a win in today's society. But we're gonna go work from home. I'm trying to decide if I want breakfast because I want nothing in my fridge, and sometimes that happens, but I also don't want anything in this area, so I don't know what to do. And I don't want to spend $20 on delivery. I don't know. First world problems. Hello, welcome to the post-gym hair routine. Normally I would wash my hair because I strength train Monday, Wednesday, Friday. My hair is gross, I'll wash it. Tuesday, Thursday, I don't really work out, very rarely do I, so my hair doesn't get gross. But because I do hot I was actually disgusting, it would make my scalp itch like crazy. So I think this is like a happy medium. I would say find yourself a pretty good dry shampoo. I've tried a lot of other brands, but they just make my hair super oily. I will take this and I will spray it just on like the sweaty parts. So I will put this like where my ponytail is. And then this is a powder dry shampoo. So I will put the powder more on the roots. But because I have dark hair, I have to make sure I blend it. I blend it really well, or you're gonna see it. It just might blend in with my gray hairs growing in at the moment, though. I'm also at a point where I need to decide what I want to do with my hair. Dye it again, chop it again, go for a different color. I don't know. But, so you see, you can see it still. And you can see my roots. You could see my roots really clearly, but, you know, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Yeah, honestly, this is where I just put my hair in a bun, claw clip it. So that is what I do post-gym. And then we're working from home today. Thank God. So I will see you after work. So I went to Ross, and I totally forgot to film everything. I just got really lost in Ross. But sometimes you just go on a good day, and they have so many things. Let's do a little haul. But it's my sister's birthday coming up, and she just moved into her new apartment, so I wanted to get her some house things, and she's a picky gal, so I'm pretty sure this will be up after I give it to her already, but I got her some bowls that are plates that are bowls but not fully bowls and more like plates, and I feel like if you're a girl, you need these. These are the best things to eat out of. And then every good millennial gal needs a nice charcuterie situation. So like a nice wooden board with some little trays. And then they have little serving things here. So I thought that would be a nice like apartment present. A nice 26-year-old gal got her first job present. And then it's Easter, and I have two beautiful godsons who literally deserve the world. So I wanted to make them a little Easter basket. And I'll probably give it to them this weekend so they can have the basket for actual Easter for the eggs. One of them is about to turn 2. So a little toy, how fun, for the high chair. Squishmallows, because who doesn't love little squishmallows? And then Bluey, but bubbles. And like, how fun is that for when it gets warmer? And then my boyfriend's gonna get a bunch of like snacks and like all their favorite things because he's pretty good at buying the food part. So we're gonna fill this with a bunch of snacks for the children. And then for me, obviously, I found a pair of Dunks, and I don't own one of these at all, and the colorway is like somewhat neutral, and I feel like I could wear this to work. I could wear this just bopping around, you know, if it's not rainy tomorrow. But and they're only like $50, and these are normally retail like 100 some. So I was like, I can't let this go because I've kind of been wanting a pair. And they're so comfy and so cute. I love it. So this one's for me, obviously. That's what happened to me after dinner, and it is now so late, like almost 10 o'clock. I feel like that was not part of the plan. It's just I know a lot of Aries in my life apparently who require birthday presents, so I was like, I should go shopping while I have the energy and the time. I will see you on Saturday, and we're gonna do like a maintenance. I need a maintenance day. We're gonna do our nails. We're gonna do a little waxing that I didn't get to film last time because I filmed it all in slow-mo. Love that for me. We're waxing the pits, and I'll show you like my little setup for that because I do it myself. Yeah, but I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna lay in bed while I relax. So I'll see you tomorrow when we get up for Pilates. Ugh. 9:55. Saturday morning, Pilates in an hour. I'm struggling today. I don't want to do like a full face wash. Well, I never do before my workout, so I'll just take some micellar water, the hydrating one, and just kind of like clean the crusties off, you know. I'm so tired. I went to bed super late, and the walls between my place and the neighbors, they're very thin, so they have an alarm that goes off at like 6:45 and rings, I kid you not, for an hour, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So here I am, wanting to go back to sleep now that it's time to get ready for Pilates. SPF lip balm, and then I'm too lazy to get my SPF in the bathroom, so I have like an SPF spray here, and I'm just gonna use this. Why is it splashing me? Good God, this is a harsh spray. Okay, very harsh spray almost in my eyeballs. Good God. I got this in the Philippines. This is a pretty good sunscreen, SPF 50 Biore UV. I feel like you can get this on Amazon too. It's definitely time to dye my hair because I don't know if you could see the difference between like the black and then it turns kind of reddish down here. Definitely time to do it. I don't think that coffee helped, but the Pilates has been really good for me. I want to try and figure out if I could do it more than once a week. It's just my schedule can get really hard trying to make another workout class like with commuting on Tuesday and Thursday. So we have to figure that out. This is the Adapt Animal line from Gymshark, and honestly it was really hard to get. I love Gymshark. I think the problem is just it's so popular sometimes, some of their drops. Like I literally had things in my cart, paid for it, checked out, and then they're actually like something went wrong with your order and we couldn't fulfill like the leggings part of your order. So I just have the top and I'm gonna wear it with my Lululemon shorts, the Wonder Train shorts. This is my favorite one from Lulu, but it's cold, so fake spring is over and I'm gonna layer it with like a bunch of baggy clothes over it. I just wanted to show you how Pilates princess aesthetic I am. I think that's okay. Oh, it's actually really cold. And it was definitely like 80 degrees last weekend. Blossoms blooming as they are in the background. Oh, but I'm so glad I'm wearing layers today as I cosplay my rich lady walk through the neighborhood. I aspire to live here one day for real, so this is my manifesting walk that I do every Saturday morning. And I just imagine that I don't have to drive to Pilates. I can walk around the corner, and that's my dream. Here's the setup. We have the wooden applicators. We have the actual wax in here. It's heating up right now, so I'm gonna let it heat up while I shower. The kit I got off Amazon, it's got a bunch of like these, the powder to kind of dry out your armpits. The cleaner, but you could also just use baby wipes, so I also have baby wipes there too. This is if there's any excess wax that you want to get off. So I'll keep that handy. And then we have the strips that I cut smaller because I'm not pro. I can't do it in one swipe like they do at the waxing place that I go to sometimes. So this is the setup, all from a kit on Amazon. And I will just let it heat up. It probably, depending on like how hot you want your wax, maybe like an hour or so. I think technically the directions say heat it up for like 3 hours. I don't really do that. So this is the setup. And then I have wax paper on my table. So I don't, if I drop wax anywhere, it won't like, you know, get stuck on the table. But yes, that is the setup. We're gonna wax the pits. I don't know why I don't really want to do this right now. I kind of always have to hype myself up. Woo! Oh, that was like half a pit. I want to be brave enough to do my brows and stash. I don't know if I'll ever do it. Hopefully this is the last one on this side. Oh, my arm hurts. Oh, I'm getting better at this. I feel free. I feel free. Hello from the living room. Next step on the maintenance day are my nails. Welcome to Ari's salon. She does her nails herself because also the cost of getting everything you need to do your nails is the cost of like one gel mani-pedi, which is what I like to get at the salon. But honestly, it's really hard for me to do my feet, so I will just pay for that because it's usually cheaper. And I ordered 2 new colors from D&D, which is my favorite brand for like nail polish and things. And it's what they use in the salon anyway. So this is number 2509. Give me butter. I'm kind of obsessed with this butter yellow trend. Like, maybe because it's just cream. It's really cream, right? It's not even really yellow, it's cream, I feel like, in my head. So we're gonna use this, and then here are all the things. Pulled everything out that I need. Filers, brushes, cuticle pushers, protective gloves, because that's UV light, that's the light over there. Hand cream, cuticle oil, chrome powder, because I know I'll put chrome on it. Cuticle remover and acetone. I'm not an expert, but let's just remember I'm not an expert and be super kind to me. So I'm gonna put on a show and then do my nails, my claws, and then honestly I'm probably just gonna rot the whole day. The secret to having your at-home gel mani last is to have really good cuticle prep, and you need to make sure you do this carefully to make sure that you don't nick yourself or damage your nails. And then with the D&D brand, I like to do the base gel, 2 coats of the color, or 3 depending on how sheer it is, and then the top coat. And then I usually end every single mani with adding chrome powder on the top because it just brings me joy. It makes me look so put together and classy. And then please don't forget your cuticle oil to make sure that your cuticles are moisturized.